Welcome back to part 2 of my King Charles the Bald game. In the previous part, we pushed a war against the Kingdom of Lotharingia and won it. So now we have a pretty sizable kingdom here. We're working on establishing our legend, obviously, the new Legend DLC and Plague. We had one Plague that popped up, it actually went away. But we're going to be trying to get illustrious level of fame here so that I can establish this legacy, or this legend, excuse me, as soon as possible. I'm not sure I'm going to keep rapidly expanding. We actually did have a grandson pass away due to consumption, not due to some famine, but, famines, plague. But, like, they don't usually die from consumption. It can certainly happen, so maybe it's just random. But I do think that they made these more likely to kill you. Prince Louis and Carlman become... So these are my two sons, rivals. I will have... Whoa. They're going to fight each other. 42% chance Carlman becomes my designated heir. 57% chance he gets disinherited. That's actually what I want. Or I become closer to forming a rivalry with him. Oh god. I'm actually tempted to take this. I'm assuming I won't get the penalties for disinheriting. We looked at them in the last part, and it's really quite heavy now. You not only have to spend the renown and the prestige like before and get the debuff like before, the disinheritor debuff, but, like, you're going to lose 200 legitimacy, and legitimacy seems like it's quite important here. But if he just gets the trait, I'm not disinheriting him, so I don't think it comes with any of the penalties. The problem here is that there's a 42% chance that he wins and becomes my designated heir, which I do not want to have happen. If that happens... maybe I can still find a way to get him murdered, and then as long as he doesn't have any kids, which if he doesn't get married he won't, he'll become my heir if he dies anyway. So I think it should be fine. Let's see how it goes. Carlman Carling gained the trait disinherited. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So now our son and heir is inheriting everything. His brother is disinherited. I don't think I should have disinheritor as a trait, though. I do not. And I don't think that I lost any legitimacy. It's still where it was before. So that works out perfect. That's exactly what we want to have happen. If something happens to my son and my grandson, I can still re-inherit this guy. Restore inheritance. So we can still undo it if we need this guy as a backup. But it's good to have him out of the line of succession just for now. Should make things easier for us. Another Carling House banner, sure. Guess we got that from our nephew once we took over his land. So he's real pissed with me. We're going to find some way to make him happier, though. Mostly what I'm going to be doing here is turning gold into prestige by making these titles. I can make the Empire of Francia, but I think what I'm actually going to try to do is restore the Holy Roman Empire. Let's see what we need here. We need level of fame illustrious. We need one more county. Too bad we lost that county. And then the Pope has to like me, or I have to have a strong hook or a weak hook on him. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. This Pope will die. A new Pope will come in that will like us a little bit more, I think. And we're going for illustrious anyway, so I'm not gonna make the Empire of France. I'm gonna try to restore the HRE instead. And we can make these kingdom titles as well. They're just a little bit pricier. Burgundy and Frisia both. Or we just make a duchy. 212. Why does it show these as being green if I can't even make them? Whatever. We'll figure it out. So that's probably where most of our income is going to go. Our building development is going to be a little bit lower here, unfortunately. Can't build this until windmills. But I really need to focus on giving my level of fame up here, because really what I want to do is explore the new stuff from the new DLC, and in order to do that we need to be illustrious. So I think we'll leave him on collect taxes. Usually I would be in developing my county here since it is going to be our long-term capital. More prestige, yeah. Who are you? Oh, so my brother died, right? Yep. 20th of August, 867. So he died right at the start of the game. He wants to be in an alliance with me. So we're in an alliance with this guy, I believe. Yeah. So we can be in alliance with him as well. I do think that eventually I am going to want to attack him. But just for now, I think that it's fine. We don't have an alliance with Italy, so like we do still have an offensive war that we can push just to get us what we want if we need to expand. So I think I'll accept this, actually. We can be at peace with them. It's not going to last for too long. It's just a negotiate alliance, so whenever he dies, or we can help him die, we'll be able to go to war there. But not going to do that imminently. We do need one county. Maybe I'll try to get this. I'm assuming that he is in a war. What's he doing? Yes, the Duchy of Lancaster. Okay, that's a pretty pitiful war. But I'm assuming that his army is going to be up there. So maybe I'll take advantage of this right now and just go for him. He does have a sizable army. Oh wow, what is that? Okay. Apparently he did have something going on there. Who are you? No. So, if he doesn't win the other war, does he just become an unlanded character? Because I'm fully occupying him once I get this land. If he doesn't win a war. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of troops. 13 days. Can he get me in 13 days? I don't think so. Let's just go for it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, get dominated, you idiot. We lose some stress. I got his wife in prison. Can I execute her? Kill his wife. He's my rival, that's why I'm being so mean to him. And then we got our extra county that we needed. So we would have had enough, but we lost one county. Sometimes these Unrochinger, I don't know how to say this family name, just inherits this because they're in the same family, this guy and this guy. So for whatever reason, he got that. But now when it comes to restoring the HRE, we have all the counties that we need. 140 out of 140, so we can't lose any. We just need Illustrious, and we need the Pope to like us. That's it. So there is a new Pope. It's hard to sway the Pope. Maybe I'm going to learn his language, though. Yeah, let's learn his language. 4 years. It's probably going to take at least that amount of time anyways to get Illustrious, so... Swaying the Pope is almost never successful. It's very hard to do. Maybe I'll seek indulgences to get him to like us more, and then we'll also try to learn his language a little bit here. See how that goes. So we lost our marshal. This guy's a good marshal, so I think I'll move him over, and then I'm sure we have another decent steward. This guy here, who hates me. He's going to die very quickly, though. Just put him in there for now, I guess. So these two daughters of ours are still unmarried. Maybe if I have like a vassal. So this guy we're already allied to. Duchy of Aquitaine. Already married to my daughter. That's just his brother. County of Girona. That's my vassal's vassal. Count Conrad of Savoy. My vassal, Holland. He's 50, though. Hates my guts. 1,100 troops. Is that worth it? Sorry, my daughter. Count, why are you so important? Why are you so high up here? Duke the Insane of Austria. Okay. Maybe I'll pass on that for now. My vassal and knight, my vassal and knight. Yeah, you look decent. Oh, he already has a son. Oh well, let's just go for it, whatever. So now they can't join any factions against us, at least. Maybe I'll just save up. We're making 12 gold a month. I'll save up for these kingdom titles. I'm going to be everyone's proper de jure liege once that happens. Yeah, like right now I'm not his proper liege because I don't have this kingdom title, so it's going to make things easier for us if we can make all the kingdom titles that we are in control of. So I'm going to prioritize that. That's really interesting. You used to never be able to see this. Apparently we are literally just staring at a map. It's kind of cool though. Change to Catalan. Okay, so we knew that guy was going to die. We're actually holding one too many. I guess we did take this from our rival. What happens to him? I've never seen him as an unlanded character before, but I guess if you just take his one county before he can win a war, then he is unlanded. He's going to have a lot less of a chance of murdering me. I think that if you're unlanded, it's a lot harder for you to murder. I don't even know if you can. I'm not a Hastine fan. A lot of people like only play Hastine, but I'm not super into it. So let's go here. We get 50 legitimacy for creating a kingdom title. Let's have a look at the Empire. 75. Okay, that's not bad. Let's get a new steward in here. 20, 19, 17. Are any dukes here? Duke. He's 52, though. Count Raoul of Dijon. Okay, let's just put this guy in here, whatever. Now we're making 16 gold. It's pretty damn good. I think I will just give this away, though. There you go. Give you the Aquitaine. Start saving up for our next kingdom title. So how's the legitimacy looking here? We were making progress, at least. We started off basically right at 3, and now we're like halfway to 4 at least. It used to say that I'm expected to be here. I'm not sure if expectations dropped or what. But it seems like there's no penalty anymore. They expected us to be true, but now it doesn't say that anymore. If we can get up there, though, that's a lot of nice benefits. Like, I definitely do want to increase my legitimacy, so I'm going to try to avoid anything that decreases it, obviously. So he's got his new wife pregnant. If they can have a kid with a pretty handsome trait, then maybe I'll focus on playing it instead of his first son. But we'll see. Open-minded. Obviously, I do want the cultural fascination, but when you have this many cultures underneath you, it's really good to get open-minded. Makes these other characters like you quite a bit more. And once I can create some of these other duchy titles, I'm going to have fewer vassals to worry about. I kind of want to get Herbalist, but it's going to cause this guy to stop endorsing me. I hate this idiot. At least he has 4 learning now, but like, come on, man. So the queen will like me more if I do this. Or I just gain 100 piety. I don't have a lot of piety. Do I need Herbalist? It's pretty damn good. You know what? I'm taking it. Screw that guy. I can't sway him and learn a language at the same time, so we just have to deal with him not liking us for now. You ate the royal almonds? Oh, wow. Yeah, you better pay for that. My marshal hesitantly brings Pepin to me. He's a Carling. Prince Pepin. Okay, so this is the Count of Vermandois' son. 80 gold to become a courtier. Get out of here. There's no nepotism in this kingdom. You earn it by merit. Okay, So this doesn't give it any legitimacy. I should be paying more attention to these because I'm not sure. We do gain the renown. I think I'm just going to go for this right now. I'm going to obviously, on my next character, host a funeral for this character. So we'll gain some legitimacy that way. We can also feast or grand wedding. But I'm going to continue down this since I started off here. This one seems very nice, like just a nice passive one to have. Vassals less likely to join. Dissolution and claimant factions. Those are two of the most annoying ones, so nice to get. I don't mind spending my renown because I don't have to disinherit anyone. I don't think I'm having any more kids. Oh. Why is this low? That might piss people off a little bit. I thought that I'd already raised that, though. I guess not. How old is my wife? Yeah, she's 47. I don't think we're having any more kids. So our other son has been disinherited. Everything's going to pass on through this son. They had a daughter. Sybil. Okay. But I wouldn't spend that renown right away if I potentially needed it. And how much for the Kingdom of Burgundy? 425. Okay. It's not too bad. And then I'm probably just going to start creating some duchy titles. How are we doing here? Probably about a third of the way there. A little bit more even. Scenthound. No, I'm good. My prowess 0, his 16. I don't think I'll fight him. Oh, we're gonna lose 350. Losing prestige doesn't lose you level of fame, though. I think that we'll be able to get this. No! Come on, that was a low chance. Oh well, whatever. So we create this kingdom. This might be a Liberty faction. Independence. Interesting. Traitors. Yeah, let's try to buddy up with him. I could learn his language too as well. Uh-oh. People are joining. My granddaughter? Yeah, see, that's not even an alliance. It's kind of scary. I do still have a son. Like, I can get him married to get people out of this faction. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. This is actually kind of threatening. Independence faction for a bunch of random idiots that are trying to get away from me. It will not happen. Okay. Who are you? You are Pepin's wife. You've been cheating. Okay, I'm going to take the gold. I think that plus 12 is not quite enough. Oh, it does still say that we're under the expected level of legitimacy. That's interesting. I thought that we weren't anymore. I think that if plus 12, if I send him some gold whenever I get 150, I'm not sure if that's going to raise it enough that he's going to actually like me more enough to leave the faction here. So this guy is eventually going to be king as of right now. Oh, they're pregnant again already. So I am concerned with his traits. Trusting is the worst of these three, in my opinion. I'm always going back and forth between whether I like patient or forgiving more, but just given that forgiving is virtuous in our religion, I do tend to favor it a little bit more over patient. Patient is very good, though. It's totally fine. It's never really a bad trait to have. I think I'm just going to go forgiving, though. He's got a decent amount of intrigue already, so it's okay if we take a hit to it. It's going to balance out his stats a little bit more. I do really enjoy forgiving as a stress loss mechanic, though. It's quite good. It's interesting that this popped up. Louis Carling becomes my friend. The queen loses. Oh, you know what? That's not too bad, actually. My grandson loses a stewardship but gains learning and diplomacy. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually concerned with this now. It is going to go off right now, so what happens if we send him a gift? 11 opinion. Okay, that's definitely not enough to get him to leave this faction. He's still only got the one kid. He's got 1947. How big is this guy? 1300. So getting this guy out of the line of, or getting him out of the faction is the most important by far. Unfortunately, my granddaughter and his son doesn't form an alliance. Kind of annoying. We might just have to focus on these other guys. So he's got a sister, already married. You... Oh, Jesus, where are all your guys' kids? Where are all your kids? Where are all your kids? Good God, man. I mean, this guy's already, like, not that big of a deal. We can always just fight the war. Like, we will win it. It's not going to be that big of a deal. But I'd rather just prevent it from going off. How did none of these guys have kids? That's crazy to me. You guys are jerks, man. So we can't learn the language. It's a little bit annoying. I'm pretty sure that was like a decent chance too, wasn't it? So swaying your head of faith almost always fails. Minus 50. So it's a 20% chance. Plus if he catches you, he gives you like a stern talking to. Like, how dare you do that? How zen. Seek indulgences will raise his opinion of us, but it's a little bit expensive for right now, so we're not going to do that. I'm not sure how to get him to like us. Maybe learn language again in a little bit. I think I'll start learning this guy's language. I don't think it'll be interrupted by the war. That's going to get those southern French people to like us a little bit more long term. It's a pregnant nun, okay. Oh, she had her kid like instantly. There you go. Born in prison. So we might just be forced to kind of deal with this. Oh no. This is inside. Cainitism. Cain was the first victim of the evil of the Demiurge, creator of all physical matter. Since matter and bodies are evil, bodies must be defiled and destroyed through sinfulness so that the true human soul within can be freed. That is wild, dude. Okay, so they're an evil. Like, they consider us evil, we consider them evil. So this is going to spread a little bit here. I don't think I'm going to join them. This is something that I've never done, is actually, like, joined one of these, what do you call it, sects? Join one of these, whatever you call it, these sinners who have switched religion. But I don't think this is the one that I'm going to do. Actually, let's have a look at it at least. How do I click to view? What are you talking about? I wanted to look at their tenets, actually. Oh, there we go. Esotericism, reincarnation, hedonistic. Temperate is a sin. No, I hate this. I don't like that at all. Anyways, so they're going to start converting a little bit more as well. Let's hope we can just convert them back instantly. He said no. Okay, buddy. This guy, you were a bishop. Okay, he switched back. 4 months until this goes off. That's a little bit scary. Who else is converting? They might be on the other side of the border here, so we might not have to deal with all of them. Looks like not anymore. So I'm not going to do this right now, but I am eventually going to like try to revoke this guy's land and then go and arrest and give his land back to someone else. And we're also going to have to spend some time converting this back. Looks like the other people that joined are, yeah, not a lot of them actually. Over here. This guy. Interesting. So I'm not going to do it right now because we have another faction that's about to go off. 1 month left. Let's just see if there's anything else that we can do here. So if we come in here and go alliance, it says that there's nothing. My granddaughter and him, no alliance. My grandson, he's got no other kids or anything like that. He's got a brother, already married. Okay. This guy, oh, he joined the faction now. Idiot. I don't have any daughters left, and again, I don't think this is going to be an alliance. He's not going to do it. Yeah, different faith. Okay. Screw you, buddy. No kids. No kids, but pregnant. Single. We could get him to join. But again, we have no one to do it with. All of our daughters are already married. I don't think that any of these random kids are going to count. Alliance. Okay, it does actually. The fewer people in this, the better. You have a kid. So apparently if we ally one of our granddaughters to them, it does create an alliance, but not to their heirs. Okay. At least we got one guy out. And then this guy has got 2 sons, but again, I don't think it's going to work. No, it doesn't. So at least we got the one guy out of that faction. Betrothed to my 2-year-old, whatever, granddaughter. So it just makes their army a little bit smaller. We are going to have to deal with this war, though. I'm not just going to give them an independence. That's not happening. No way. Ooh, that one's strong enough to send now, too. It's a Liberty faction, so we can always just give in to their demands if we want. So, I will not be threatened. Yeah, a little early war here. If we lose, it's not the end of the world. That's not too much land. It would be annoying to have to go and get it back, though. They're a little bit more powerful than me. But we do have some house members. We do have some allies that we can call in. So I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. Another faction going off in the middle of it would be kind of annoying, but we'll see what we can do. I am going to be fighting these traders off in the next part, though. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.